Welcome to the nightly morning news. All the news thou needest to know to starteth thine day. Delivered directly into your consciousness live and daily by the Propaganda Committee of the Mind Flare Criers Guild. I am your host, Sir Timlock Bumbleglave, and let's unroll this scroll. We start with the weather divination. A clammy fog has settled over the seaside village of Widow's Wharf overnight. This is good news for the fisherfolk of the sleepy little settlement on the central coast of the Severing Sea. The density of the mist and the magic in this rare atmospheric phenomenon are great enough to allow ghost clams to float out of the sand and navigate the fog bank in much the same way that butterflies flutter through the air. When the fog bank dissipates, great numbers of ghost clams can be collected from the ground wheresoever they happened to fall, obviating the usual need for laborious digging. Ghost clams are indeed delicious. If you ever find yourself on the Central Coast, do yourself a favor and seek them out. If you happen to be there, and a clammy fog should settle, they might seek you out. A quick reminder that the great goddess D will swallow the sun for all of this Herrera the 15th, so you will want to lay in some extra provisions, fill your wood pile, and pray that she does return that precious sphere to the sky as we believe she will. Ooh, swallowing the sun. Imagine the heartburn. Now for our report from the Ordw Ordeal Melee Supreme Tournament. Yesterday's bout between the Slugs and the Torrent was a real talon biter. The teams provided the spectators with excellent value as the game continued well into the fifth half before the Torrent took the day with an elimination victory, having removed the Slugs' captain, shades, and casters. This result was especially heartbreaking for the Slugs fans, as the Slugs had control of all three orbs and had been able to keep the condition cube on tumult for almost all of the fourth and fifth halves. With two incredible games on the scroll so far, I trust that you are as excited as I am to see how this afternoon's bout between the Smuggler's Cove Contraband and the Brittle Clay Firebats plays out. That is the news for Ordw the 9th. Remember, life is short, and then you die. Unless you happen to be immortal, in which case, you can ignore that last sentence. I have been your host, Sir Timlock Bumbleglave, and I bid thee farewell. If you spot any news that you think the good people of Drag should know of, please send an ether mail to tipline@nightlymorningnews.com. Brought to you by
Rattlebox Games.